pathogenic. This is totally crazy. This is one of the most famous scientific papers in the world. That's a rewritten conclusion. What did Dr. Popovic say in his original conclusion? The establishment of a T-cell culture, which after infection, he means putting some HIV, the French virus in it, can produce the virus. In other words, he actually added a toxin, one of those toxins I was describing, and it produced virus. It opens a possibility for detailed biological and immunological studies. The possibility. That's all he found. He managed to grow a little of it, he believed, by testing for this enzyme. That's all he found, spikes of enzyme reduction. So he concluded from that, mistakenly, but he still concluded, well, I've managed to grow a bit of it. That is the paper that's referenced by over 30,000 scientists around the world as proving HIV causes AIDS. And then I went and looked at other documents in the government archives where they came out in this court case in the States when the French were suing it. And I find a letter written one day before this paper went for publication, signed by Dr. Gallo. And it says that this professor has written to him saying, I can't find your virus in AIDS patients. So he writes back, quote, it's extremely rare to find fresh cell culture expressing the virus. Hang on, extremely rare to find HIV in the patient. And then another paper from the head of electron microscopy saying that the sample you sent to me saying it's got your AIDS virus in it has only got cellular debris in it. That's dated 4 days before the paper went for publication. I gave these papers after the book came out to a number of scientists in America. If you go on my website, www.fearoftheinvisible.com, you'll find a letter that was sent into the Science Journal in December, 4th of December. And 37 scientists, all of them PhDs, and some MDs, and a lawyer that does genocide trials, have signed it. 37 scientists have signed it and sent it to Science Journal calling that this is clear evidence of fraud, the paper should be withdrawn. Because at the moment, scientists, young scientists, in all innocence, are looking back on that paper and think that's how to do some work. And I see recent papers that look for the enzyme RT, and they go, that proves that HIV is it. And for God's sake, even I know one kid that's been doing biology at high school, secondary school, and she said, but we just learned in biology, RT is in every cell. So how could they say that? And I said, you're quite right, you're doing your biology really well. You as a kid, she's 17, and she knew that.
What's the response been from the journalists?
In fact, we've sent in reminders signed by some of the signatories, and we had one journalist reported to us, they simply said, we can't investigate this, we don't have an investigative department. They're keeping silent, they're not replying, which is really strange, because, actually lots of papers get withdrawn. And this is clear evidence of scientific fraud, of a major international scandal. They know it. We've now got to look for ethical bodies to send it to, but we're determined to press on and get that recognised, because it's that clear-cut. Anyone that can read scientific language can see there's no experiment designed to find a virus and prove it causes AIDS. It's not in the paper. This is like the most incredible fraud. Now, if you don't find it, and also then I found out that he sent the proteins we made into the HIV test out before the experiment was done. He just took them out of the French cell culture and he sent them off to the lab. He hadn't yet proved that there was an AIDS virus present, and he was already commissioning the AIDS test.